Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Good evening. Happy Friday. Why do my... Oh, maybe because it is. It's a... Let me see. Oh. Sorry, I'm looking at that in the background. And that's driving me crazy. It's still crooked, but it is what it is, right? Right. Welcome. Y'all come on in. Take a seat. Invite a friend. It's Friday Night Live. Hey, hey. Hey, hey out there. Uh-oh. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome. Trevor, what's going on, guy? Happy Friday. Hey, Kai. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. It's the weekend. Yes. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. 1 minute. And we shall begin. 1 minute. Thank you very much. Yes, I am very smooth. Healthy. I can do better, but I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you, and I hope you're doing smooth and healthy as well, sir. Come on in and take a seat. Come on in and bring a friend. Come on in and bring a friend. Come on in. Yes, that's it. 1 foot in front of the other. 1 day at a time. There's a song about it. I don't know it, but however, it is 5:05. Welcome. It's always smooth, never as healthy as I'd like to be, but it's all a work in progress. You know. Yes, sir, I do. Shane, what's up? All right, so welcome to the exchange. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Friday thus far. Yes, if you have not gone over to YouTube already to subscribe, like, and comment, and make sure you push that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload a video. But please go over to YouTube to the Key and Kai Exchange and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks. Quick disclaimer and house rules before I get into Friday Night Live's topic. There is no judgment here. There is no criticism here, no negativity at all. This is an open forum to have dialogue, to just kick it, to just get your thoughts and opinions and all that type of thing. So please, ma'am and sir, feel free to comment and express yourself as you see the need. And we will go from there and it'll be all good. So this evening's topic is, what advice would you give your younger self now that you're an adult? Again, what advice would you give your younger self now that you're an adult? And I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I believe I lost my viewers. So, again, I will say welcome to those that are just joining. I hope you all are having a fabulous Friday, as I stated before. This is Friday Night Live of the Exchange. If you have not already gone over to YouTube to subscribe, please subscribe to the Key and Kai exchange. And yes, we will go from there. Yeah, I don't think my G is gonna make it. So if it falls, hey, we'll have to figure it out, won't we? I switched it around so that you all could read it, because my phone does not have that capability. However, instead of just sitting here, I am gonna go ahead and start. Oh, okay. So Kai said she would tell her younger self, don't be so hard on herself for the mistakes that she made. So she would tell her younger self. So again, the question is, what advice would you give your younger self now that you're an adult? If you are just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome to the exchange. So a couple things while I'm waiting for other people or giving other people the chance to reply. A couple things that I have a list. So I said that I would tell my younger self to dream. Hi, Ashley. Welcome, love. I said I would tell my younger self to dream, to be free to explore all types of possibilities. Don't be so closed-minded, and just be open to new things. The next one I said is love yourself. And when I was younger, not a lot younger, but at some point I did struggle with loving myself for who I was. And that was a hurdle I had to overcome. So I would tell my younger self to, first of all, dream, be open to possibilities. Next, I would say, love yourself. The next thing I would say is speak up for yourself, because that is something that I also struggle with. I did not say a whole lot. I was very quiet. I talked to, a few people, but it wasn't many. And I would just, say, speak up for yourself. That was one thing I didn't. And you'll see why, part of the reason as I go through my list. Kai said, yes, love yourself is good. I tell my younger self the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. So the next one is, and it kind of goes along with the speak up for yourself, is stand up to your bullies. So believe it or not, I had a few bullies, and when I was writing my list, I thought about this. I had one bully in particular, a female, new student in my class. I believe I was 5th or 6th grade. And for whatever reason, it seemed like a movie. The only seat available was for her to sit next to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, just looking at her, being young and judging her, she looked rough. And she definitely was. She fit the bill. But this girl would pick her nose. I'm talking about rough. Pick her nose and act like she was gonna put it on me, or just do threatening things. Hey Courtney, welcome, welcome. Yeah, she was rough. Sakira said, I tell myself to trust the process and be patient. Absolutely. I agree with that for sure. But yeah, this girl was something else. I've been chased home from school, all type of things. So I would say stand up to your bullies. That's what I would tell my younger self. Also, I would tell my younger self that people can be mean, so be aware. I was mean growing up. There's a lot of people who will say or joke, especially my sister's friends, Monica's friends, you know, and they haven't seen me since I was younger, and they'll say, "Are you still mean?" And a lot of people thought I was mean just because I was really quiet and I was like no nonsense. So, you know, a lot of people will say, you know, I was mean, but yeah, whole different story. I can be mean. She's asleep, so leave her be. I can be mean, and I'm not sure what to attribute that to, but I can definitely be mean. But I would tell my younger self that people can be mean, so be aware. Everybody is not sincere. Everybody is not your friend. That goes, that is next on my list. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody that you talk to, some people are just acquaintances. Some people just cross your path for a brief time, and they're going along on their journey, and you ought to let them just be. Because everybody is not your friend, and I have found that out over the years. And that's why today, 3/11/2022, I don't have a problem being alone, because I've realized that everybody is not your friend. Be okay with being alone. That's crazy that I'm talking and these things are just kind of, you know, without even looking at the list, and it's not rehearsed. It's just some things that I wrote down that came to my mind. But I will also tell my younger self to be okay with being alone sometimes, because I struggle with that. Tiff! Hi, BFF! I miss you. I have been thinking about you. I'm sorry, everybody, but my BFF is in the building. Tiff said, I will tell my younger self that you are enough and don't let the world convince you to dim your light. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, that's one of the things on my list as well. So yes, I was saying, be okay with being alone. And for a long time, like I just said, I don't have a problem with being alone now, but I struggle with that. I struggled with that for quite a while. It was difficult for me to take myself on dates, take myself to dinner. When I first started taking myself to dinner and taking myself on dates, I felt so awkward. I felt like people were staring at me. I remember when I was in Michigan, going to Red Lobster on Pearson Road and having dinner by myself. And there was a kid sitting across from me, and they kept looking over at me, and I'm like, this kid is probably like, you know, oh, she's sitting by herself. She must be lonely. That was just my own thought. But now, you know, hey, when you don't have too much of any other choice, and it's something that you do consciously, it doesn't bother you so much. So now I go and I can go by myself and be by myself, and I am perfectly fine. I would also tell my younger self that you are beautiful just the way you are. I struggle with body image and low self-esteem because I've always been big, heavy set, fat, whatever you want to call it. I think maybe not so much when I was younger, but I've always been plus size. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm definitely not offending myself by telling my truth, but just accepting myself and loving myself just the way that I am. I know that now things are different, but love yourself just the way you are. Everything about yourself, God made you the way you are. And I know a lot of things are because of the choices that we make, the things that we put into our bodies. But for the most part, you know, if I could, talk to little Keela. Hey, Shari. I would tell young Keela to love yourself. You are beautiful just the way that you are. And here it is. So Shari, the topic is, what advice would you give your younger self now that you're an adult? So, I'm just going through my list and allowing you all to kind of comment as we go. So I said, you are beautiful the way you are. You are good enough. You are good enough. And here again, there's so many things that I struggle with being younger that really no one was aware of because I didn't talk about it. But struggling with all these things, not thinking that I was good enough to fit in, not thinking that I was good enough to play sports, not thinking that I was good enough in my academics. I remember crying to my mom and telling her that I needed to be in special ed classes because between, well, it was social studies at one point and then history, I absolutely despise it. Math, I absolutely despise it. And I struggled all through school. Princess, hey mother, how are you? I struggled all through school with math and history. I absolutely hate those things. And they don't make sense. But so yeah, I really thought that I wasn't good enough in school. I wasn't smart enough. So I would definitely tell my younger self that you are good enough. The next thing, you are valuable. You are valuable. You are worth something. You are worthy. I would definitely tell my younger self, you are valuable. You have so much to offer the world, not just the people around you, but you have so much to offer the world. You are a gift. So yes, moving right along, I will also tell my younger self, so again, before I move on, if you are just joining, the topic is, what would you tell your younger self now that you're an adult? So I'm just going down my list of things that I would tell my younger self, allowing you all a chance to comment. What are some things that you would tell your younger self? Okay, so Princess said, my advice to my younger self is, Jesus approves of you. I heard and accepted more about his being disappointed in me rather than his acceptance of me and my quirkiness. Wow. Tiffany said, I think dating yourself should be a choice. No matter what your relationship status is, when you get in the habit of choosing yourself, you aren't thrown off by other people when they choose you. I'm sorry. I hope that makes sense. Yes. Absolutely. And those are both, wow, that Jesus approves of you. Jesus loves you no matter what. And I think that's a big one. You know, even if you make a mistake, and that's actually, here I go again. Y'all, everything that I'm talking about, it just seems like it ties into my next thing on my list. So it's kind of like, that is so crazy. But yes, that, you know, even if you make a mistake and even if you fail, you know, Jesus does not discard you or throw you away. You know, and he loves us in spite of the things that we do, and he wants us to do well. Jeremiah 29:11. Dating yourself, yes. You know, choosing yourself, that is very important. Not getting away from yourself. putting so much into someone else or relationships, that you lose yourself. So I definitely agree that dating yourself is fine. And I think if we start off that way, it won't be so weird when we like kind of don't have a choice. Princess said, advice to my younger self, I am not fat. I really found out what real fat is later in life. Right. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's a huge one. And I just talked about that a while ago. I struggled so much between my weight and my butt. Help me, Lord. I mean, struggle. Like that was something I'm just like, that was a struggle. My next thing is, I would tell my younger self, you are gonna experience things in life that will break your heart, but will make you stronger. I would definitely tell myself that there are things that is going to, rock you to your core. Some relationships, some friendships, some family ships, some church ships that are going to break your heart, but it is going to make you stronger. Trust the process. Absolutely. Trust the process. It's not going to last always. These things are going to happen, but you will get through them and you will be much stronger and much wiser because these things happen. And my next one is, I would tell my younger self, if you fail, it's okay. It's okay, love. Learn from your mistakes. If you mess up, if you fail, if you don't get the best grade in math or history or whatever the subject is, if you don't make the team, if you're not a part of the clique, or you're not included or whatever, and I'm kind of going here and there, but the bottom line is, if you fail, if you're not accepted, it's okay. It's all right. All of those experiences will definitely make you stronger. And I am a living witness, because all of the things that I listed are things that I have experienced that I would definitely tell my younger self now that I'm an adult. Hi, Dee Dee, welcome. I would definitely tell my younger self, you're going to make mistakes and it's okay. It's all right. You're going to be so much better. You're going to learn from your mistakes and it's okay. What is that saying? Try and try again. Yeah, you definitely have to try and try again at some things. My next thing would be to take chances. Take a leap, take chances, seize opportunities, have lots of adventures, take risk, do things that, nothing harmful, of course, but I would tell my younger self, go to that party. I was just talking to my nephew earlier, and we were talking about being more present, in different functions, family functions and all that type of thing. And I said, that's one of the things that, like in high school, I skipped high school one time. Of course I heard about it. People were having skip parties and all that type of thing. And I was too afraid to do any of that type of thing. First of all, because I knew better. And I didn't want to get caught, get in trouble. I didn't want to be involved in nothing I wasn't supposed to. And I wasn't, doing all that craziness. So I skipped school one time. And my grandma Fleming, rest her soul, she watched me And her granddaughter, which is more like family to me, she watched us walk all the way around the block, and then she told my mom, and I guess she saw us coming back, I'm not sure, but we walked almost all the way to school and then walked back home. That was us skipping school. We didn't do nothing crazy. We just went to school late. Just one. And that's, I mean, again, I would tell my younger self, you know, I wouldn't say skip school, but I would definitely say, you know, sometimes have fun, take a chance, you know. Again, I wouldn't, you know, put myself in harm's way, but I would do a lot more. I would be involved in a lot more. You know, I would go to more basketball games in high school. I would go to more dances. I would tell myself these things. You know, if my younger self was in front of me, I would definitely say, do more, take more chances, take more risk. Right. Man, Princess, it was horrible. And I mean, I really thought I was doing something big by walking around the corner, walking almost to the school. I didn't even like go anywhere spectacular, just walking to school and then all the way back home. And that was my, hey, I skipped school. Yeah, it was pretty lame, but that's my experience. Angie, welcome, welcome. We are talking about what would you tell your younger self now that you're an adult. So I am just going down my list of things, which I'm almost finished. Probably not, but I stopped because I have a pretty long list. Embrace opportunities. And I said that when the opportunity knocks, answer. I've had so many opportunities to do so many things. I missed the college tour because I was, I wouldn't say shy, but I really wasn't, that just wasn't my thing. Like, I didn't really interact with a lot of people. Like, most of the people I interacted with was on my block that I grew up with. There was a few other people, but not who I hung out with, like, after school or anything like that. So the college tour, when that came about, you know, I missed it. Hi, Zoe. So yes, Angie said, ooh, I would tell myself it's okay to be, excuse me, it's okay to be a church kid. It saved my life. It's also okay to take risks. I would have gone away to college for sure. That's another thing. I thought I wanted to go to a HBCU, and yeah, fear kept me from doing so many things. You know, I was talking about the college tour, but there's so many other things that I missed. You know, I traveled a lot with my mom, and you know, going to, yeah, I'm sorry, I got this dry in the air. Ain't no telling. Sorry about that. It's dry in here. But anyway, Tiff said, yes, embrace opportunities. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and never allow fear to paralyze you. Tiff, fear had me in a chokehold here. I was so scared to do so many things. You know, like I said, I went to so many conferences with my mom. And, you know, there would be like, you know, like the little fellowships or parties or whatever, all the other young people dancing, and I'm up under my brother, or, you know, up under my mom, or sitting at the table watching everybody else have fun. And I wanted to have fun. Y'all, look, that's driving me crazy. Y'all know what it is. Excuse me, I wanted to be a part, but fear had me paralyzed. Tiff, that was great. Andrew, you too? Yeah. Tiff is preaching. Yes. But for sure, don't let fear paralyze you. You know, Keela, hey, take chances. Hey, Shay, welcome. Yeah. Oh, and my last one, I don't care what anybody says. Don't judge me. Y'all know the rest. But party hard. Be safe, but party hard. I just got finished saying I missed so many opportunities. I missed so many dances. There were so many during my era. So many house parties, and I mean, I'm glad I missed a lot, but I wish I would have gone to some. I wish I would have mingled with my classmates a little more. It is surprising. Now that I'm an adult, you know, we had in Michigan, we were having the tailgates. And I have been really surprised over the years how many people remember me or know me, or people that, you know, have just seen me random places, and then they say, hey, how are you? Didn't you go to Northern? And I'm like, yep. Oh, hey, that's the Chevy gang out there. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but sometimes, y'all, they just geek me up. Y'all know I'm a car fanatic. I am so sorry. This is way off topic, but they out there revving the Chevys up. So, Chevy gang, that's what I do when I ride by them. I'm lame, but I'm a car fanatic, especially old school cars, and they got all the old school box Chevys back there. Anyway. Anyways, yes, but definitely Keela, young Keela, take chances. I think the most that I did was, like, I was hanging out on the strip. Oh, thanks, Shay. Yeah, I love that about me. That I love the old school cars like that. But yes, I think the most exciting thing that I did was go on the strip. And most of y'all that are watching know exactly what I'm talking about. Just hanging out, and I wasn't doing anything major, but it was like a citywide club, and oh my goodness, just walking out there, seeing people showing out in their cars, their clothes. Of course, it was some fighting out there and all that type of thing, but that was the coolest thing to me. And especially to see like all the popular people, you know, people, hey, what's up? You know, and I'm like, man, or, you know, of course, seeing like a popular guy or whatever, and he talking to people, or even like the popular girls, I was just kind of like, man, I wish, you know, I was with them or whatever. Angie said, yes, take chances, travel, yes, try things. It's okay not to do it's okay to not do what it is expected of you. Me and the strip. Yeah, that was, man, the strip was so dope. That was so dope. And that's kind of what the tailgates kind of remind me of. Just being out there. Angie said, to me, you were popular. You were so cool. Thank you so much. I knew a lot of people because of Eric, because of my brother, but, and then it's so crazy because when we talk, he will just look at me in amazement sometimes, like, you know everybody. And it's like, dude, you know, you probably know way more people than me. Eric had like a super reputation for a long time. And then I started getting an attitude because people like, oh yeah, you E-sister. Like, he's my brother. But that's how I was known is, oh yeah, you E-sister. I mean, even in my adult years, you know, back at home, you know, people will say, "Oh, you eat, sister, tell E what's." I'm like, yeah, I'm me. I'm Keela. Yeah, I'm not E sister. I'm Keela. But anyway, yes, just enjoy. Take chances and enjoy. And, you know, definitely experience things, try things, travel, go places, and do things, because as you grow and you get older, you're going to have responsibilities. And those things are not going to come as easy as you would like. Life is going to get rough. You're going to become an adult soon. And you're going to have to pay bills. And you're going to leave your mom's house. And you're going to be on your own. You're going to be a single parent. It's going to get rough. And all those things you wish you could have done is going to be few and far between, because now you have responsibilities. Now you have, you know, real life situations going on. And sometimes I wish I could go back and be a kid again. I wish I could be a young person. You know, just watching Kai and her peers, and then really with Kai and my nieces and nephews, you know, they were really keeping me young for a minute, keeping me updated on everything. Tiff said, Keela, do you have on an Apple Watch? Did you switch over? Stop playing. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm sorry. I just got a notification. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry about that. That's why. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my goodness. Tiff, stop playing with me, first of all. I have on a smartwatch. It's Android compatible. Thank you very much. So there. Yes, Kai said, yes, I would tell myself not to rush being an adult. Oh, how many times have we said, I can't wait till I get grown. I can't wait to get my own house. I can't wait to, you know, do this. I can't wait to drive. Yeah, Tiff. But yeah, all those things, you know, don't rush being an adult. Good grief. The bills alone. You got to pay this, pay that. Yeah, Kiki, for real. Like, you know, that's why, and at one point in my life, and Kai can vouch for me, but I'm like, hey, stop rushing time. Don't say, ooh, I wish it was Friday. Y'all, listen, I'm going to learn y'all something real quick. I know that we all want a break. We all want those days where we get off. But stop wishing time away. When it's Monday and you say, ooh, I wish it was Friday. Listen, we've been seeing the memes and the videos where the people, they come in the door with their bag, they get in the bed, the alarm go off, they right back up and they back out the door. That's how quick things are happening, seriously. It's a joke because it's relevant. And you know, man, stop rushing time. I wish it was next week. I wish it was, you know, I can't wait until 2023. Like, whoa, let's get through 2022. You know, time is already, you know, sped up. And, you know, that's one thing I've always said, stop wishing time away. I wish it was the weekend. I can't wait till vacation, you know, and we all, I mean, of course it takes practice, and, you know, we have to get in the mindset that we don't want to rush time, because whether you believe it or not, you rushing time, and the reality of it is, you know, we don't know when our time is coming. And of course we have to live in the moment, live for the moment. But rushing time away, I'm not trying to rush my time. There are so many things that I want to do and accomplish before this life of mine is over. So I would definitely tell my younger self, don't rush time. Kai said yes, because you never know what's going to happen in between that time. For sure. You have no idea. And you say, I can't wait till tomorrow. And tomorrow your number is called. I mean, listen, as many people in this world, and I won't even go back to the beginning of time, but just think, oh my goodness, y'all, this is heavy. Just think how many people said, oh, I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait to do this or do that. Oh, next week we gonna get together. Next week I'ma fly here or fly there. Oh, I can't wait. Oh man, come on Friday, come on Wednesday, come on. And that time, you know, the next day comes, that night comes, and they never get to see that next day. Jules, what's up, love? I really don't even want to read your comment. Don't have kids ever. What? Oh, that's what you would tell your younger self. I'm sorry. Y'all, I've been on Julie neck for a couple days, so forgive me. It's all love. That's my baby. But Julie, you would say don't have kids ever? Kids are so precious. Like, I wish I would have had more, and I can't say how many. I think I wanted 2. That seems pretty good for me. But I wish I would have had another child for so many reasons. Tiff said, and more so embracing the moment you are in. Yes, for sure. Definitely embracing every moment, because you just don't know. Julie said, I would definitely tell my younger self, no kids. I don't know. I think I would have more. I think I would tell myself, go ahead and don't just have one. Have more than one kid. For one, you don't know the toll it takes as a mother of an only child. I see the effects. What happened to I see the effects that it had and has on Kai. Although she has siblings, you know, she's not able to be with her siblings. And she used to watch my nieces and nephews fight, and she would get sad and say, I wish I had somebody to fight with. Jules, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you've had that experience. But you know, you have to pray about that. You really, really do. And I won't say I get it, but I get it. You know, I know where you're coming from. You know, I'm just being a turd, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from. And that's your comment is actually coming from a place of pain. And I'm no therapist or psychologist or nothing like that, but just with your comment, because again, I couldn't see myself without Kai. And I wish I would have had, you know, another child, or maybe 2. I don't know, but at least one more. Shay said, I wouldn't trade my kids for nothing in the world. I agree, because I got one of the coolest, man. Hey, Shay, listen, that's from the heart. Man, yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Tiff said, I think I would have had more kids also, but it's important to be in a healthy relationship, healthy state of mind, and healthy boundaries before having kids. Go ahead, it ain't too late, Keela. Now you about to get blocked. Don't play. Don't play. Shavana! Hi, love. I'm sorry, y'all. This is one of my classmates. One of my classmates I used to get in trouble with in history class. How about that? But welcome to the exchange, Vanna. Our topic was, what would you tell your younger self now that you're an adult? And so I went down my list of things. So we are pretty much wrapping it up. We got a few minutes to go here, but yeah, Julie, there's not a chance. I'm ready for grandkids. Baby, me bearing children is, nope, out of the question. I'm ready for grandkids. Yeah, like last year, maybe a month ago. I'm ready. I'm ready to be a sweetie. Anyway, but yes, there are so many things that I would tell my younger self now that I know different. I've had so many experiences. I've learned so many things. And I mean, there is, again, so many things that I would tell my younger self. Tiff, at Julie, I will be praying for you and your relationship with your kids. I pray healing and restoration for you all. Thank you, Tiff. Julie said, you straight on grandkids right now. I feel that. Well, as for me and my house. Oh, I guess I'm the only one ready. I don't think Kai is with you on that note. Shay, shh. She's watching. We're trying to encourage. Huh? Yes. We have conversations about it. I'm manifesting. Don't shoot my dreams down. I'm ready for my sweet peas. In Jesus' name. Let me start playing. Kai gonna get on here and go off. Oh, she laughed. See, she laughed. That means there was no mom stop playing. That's good. Yeah, anyway, let me start playing with y'all. But for real, Julie. Kai said it's gonna happen. Thank you. Glory. Hallelujah. Oh, she said she gotta live out her 20s, and she's still in the early stages, so I got a while. Well, yeah. Julie, you got one more time. And you know, Icy is already my daughter. So, Shay said, I have plenty. Which one do you want? Are they infants? I want babies I can spoil. And then they grow up. I need some babies I can sniff and spoil and teach. Yeah, only if they're infant, Shay. I need some babies. I miss babies. And we don't have no babies in our family. I keep trying to tell, every time we have a family function, and look, this is sidebar, but every time we have a family function, I call a meeting. Somebody need to get busy. Cause what y'all waiting for? So anyway, but yeah, you know, those of us that have children and grandchildren, some of these things that we're telling ourselves, I will definitely tell my grandkids. Man, listen, there's so many things. So one thing that I can say that's in the same vein of the topic is, no, but you can do them that way, they would look. I bet. It's been real, y'all. I gotta get back to work. Jules, thank you for joining. Have a good rest of your evening at work, and I will talk to you soon. Love you. But one thing that I think, I guess I would tell my younger self, my younger mom self, since we're talking about that, is like for Kai, like I read to Kai all the time. So there was two things that I did a whole lot while Kai was in the womb. I read a lot, and I exposed her to a lot of genres of music while she was in my womb. And one thing I did not do was math. I didn't even think about math. Even in the womb, because that's where I started teaching, is when Kai was in the womb. So I didn't even think about math. I didn't even think about doing the, 1 + 1 or 2 × 2. I didn't think about that because I absolutely hated math. But one thing I will do when I have grandchildren. Hey, Angie, what's up, fam? One thing I will do when I have grandchildren is the things that I missed teaching Kai, I will definitely teach my grandchildren. I get that chance to do that over again with my grandchildren. Things that I wanted to do, that I wanted to expose Kai to, things that we have talked about. I feel like I get a second chance with my grandchildren to, expose them to a lot more things, different cultures, just teaching them about a lot of stuff that I didn't get a chance to. So that's what I would tell my younger mom self. So yeah, us with children and grandchildren, we have that chance to do that again. Oh, y'all, sorry if y'all hear that stumping and bumping. The baby elephants is up and roaming up there. Tiff said, I would tell my younger self to heal and live our healthy relationships. Wait. I would tell my younger self to heal and live our healthy relationships, healthy habits, and healthy boundaries, because your children and grandchildren deserve to experience the best version of you. Tiff, come on now. Come on now. Now that right there, yes. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, that's okay. And my silly self, I didn't catch it, but yeah, that statement right there, definitely heal and live with healthy relationships, healthy habits, so that your grandchildren, so your children and grandchildren get the best experience. They deserve to experience the best version of you. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. And I am the first to admit on my journey to healing completely is that that's where I failed a lot of times, because I was hurt. And we all know that hurt people hurt people. Hey, Ma. Hurt people. And I definitely spilled some of my hurt and some of the things that I was going through onto Kai. And it caused a lot of problems. And it done a lot of damage, just for her to see me in that way, for her to see me going through and battling depression. And that's something, a lot of people, wouldn't even know the things that we went through behind closed doors. Kai seeing me in the dark, Kai seeing me cry all day long. So Tiff, that was right on, because our children and our grandchildren deserve the best versions of us. And I thank God. I thank God Almighty that I am on my journey to healing. And although Kai is an adult, I pray that she is able to see me at the best version of myself. Crystal, oh my gosh, hi. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you joined. And since you're on here, we're going to take a pause for the cause. Please go over to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Key and Kai Exchange. The Key and Kai Exchange. If you have not already gone over and subscribed on YouTube, please do so. Don't just subscribe. And even if you partially watch, please make sure you comment. I don't care if you say hey. I don't care if you say thanks. I don't care if you say okay, but just please subscribe and comment. Subscribe, like, and comment. I'm trying to get this algorithm going here. So if you have not already done so, please, ma'am and sir, go over to YouTube and subscribe to the Key and Kai Exchange. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Angie, thank you, Lord. Yes, well, for sure. I pray that, you know, Kai is able to see me at the best version of myself. And then whenever my sweet peas come, I pray that I am the best version of me. And they only hear stories about some of the things that I went through and never have to experience it. So again, we talked about, and we have 1 minute left. I'm just going to do a quick recap. Before I do that, remember this video, this live will only be available for 1 hour after it is posted. Sorry about that. Yes, this video will only be available 1 hour after we go off live. So if you want to watch it again, if you want to add something, please feel free to do so on YouTube at the Key and Kai Exchange. Oh my gosh, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being a part of this conversation. This was amazing. Thank you to the new people who joined in, tuned in. Y'all see how excited I get when I see people that I haven't seen before on here. So please come back. We're gonna keep it going with the topics and conversations. Please feel free to join. Thank you, Kai. But yes, please feel free to join in on the conversation. Please come back and join us Monday. Come back and join us Monday. Again, I appreciate you all for joining, taking part of this conversation. What would you tell your younger self now that you're an adult? And if you didn't get a chance to answer, you have 1 hour to do so on Facebook. Otherwise, you have to go over to YouTube and you can comment there at the Key and Kai Exchange. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment and subscribe. Like I said, what's today? Friday, Monday. I'm not yelling at y'all, but I'm yelling. Comment and subscribe on YouTube, the Key and Kai Exchange. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. Mama Pat said she would tell herself not to get married. Oh my gosh. Y'all really taking my breath away with y'all, what y'all would tell y'all younger self. Oh my gosh. You would tell your youngest. I have to keep reminding myself, you're not giving advice. You're telling your younger self not to get married. Oh my gosh. And that is one of my desires. I love you too, Shay. That is one of my desires. So that's really kind of like, oh man. But anyway, yes, I am about to end this live because we have been on for an hour. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. I have enjoyed this tremendously as always. You all, excuse me, you all give me fuel to keep going, encouragement to keep going. And I appreciate you all so much. This is awesome. This does me well. And again, it propels me to keep going. So again, I love you all. Thank you, Angie. I love you too. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you on Monday. Have a great and safe weekend. And until next time, peace out.